Hello, my name is Gregtech and welcome back to our Omnifactory playthrough. I have just gone ahead and extended this hallway and added the assembly line right there. I was planning on doing it on the other side, but I don't know. This is my blast furnace room. I don't know how many blast furnaces we need. Maybe we'll have 10, 12, 16, who knows. So I didn't want to like put them right here. I know this is like caves and stuff, but yeah, I didn't want to put the assembly lines right there, so I've kind of had it and put it on the end because this is the ZPM LUV room that'll just get extended down that way. This is the IV crafting, so I feel like it's kind of related to this stuff. So that is why I put it right here. But I've gone ahead and, as we can see, just kind of connected it to the CEF, and then we gave it the input hatches. I guess I don't really need, well, we do. As I was like building it, I was like, we actually don't need UV. I only had to do like one input hatch, but then I realized with the wetware, it is a UV recipe, so it does need that. Yeah, so I've just gone ahead and done that, and hopefully we'll be able to get enough power into it. I know I could just attach like this one to that, but I want the, can't really see it now because nothing's running, but I like having the power lines like go straight off the main room. I don't want them to go like that way and then through a wall kind of thing. Just for aesthetics, basically. So we'll have like the main line coming down the middle, and then it's, you know, branching off into the different rooms, and then it's a relay, and then it gets sent to all the different areas it needs to. So eventually we will have more assembly lines. I don't know how many, but, you know, the conveyor and the piston have different of those circuits. One's a 1 and one's a circuit of 2. So I want to have at least conveyor and a piston on 2 separate ones, I think. But yeah, so it'll just come in there and then there. I hope that should get enough. I don't know the exact output of these things, but it is pretty high. So hopefully with that, we'll be able to run it fine. And then obviously we just have the same setup that we did before. I got rid of one interface because we never actually used it anymore. We've gone ahead and switched all our recipes to the package auto mod. So there really wasn't any reason to have an interface there anymore. And I've gone ahead and thrown an interface on here. This was just, didn't we just have a conduit pulling out of it last time into the interface? I think that's what we did. I can't remember. I just broke it down, and I can't even remember what it was. I'm pretty sure it was a conduit going into the interface. That's why I still had that interface. But yeah, so there is the assembly line. So that should help out. No. Now, also, one little thing I've done here is I've moved the 3 ZPM machines that we had, and I also have a new ZPM machine, and that is the chemical reactor for these stem cells. I had them as LUV, but this recipe is so long that I upgraded it to lower the amount of time. So it's still like 150 seconds, but that's better than it was before. Yeah, it'd probably be easier to have these auto-crafted in some way, but I haven't figured that out quite yet. This thing, I think, is still filling. Yep, it's been filling for, I've had this world open for quite a while, actually. And yeah, it's still filling. Fortunately, we are completely out of diamonds. So, I mean, we're not out of diamonds, but we're out of diamonds. Basically, our loot things are out of diamonds. And we're actually tearing through the this stuff relatively quick. And I should probably... Man, I don't know. I keep debating. Well, yeah. I just don't know if I'm gonna how much we're gonna depend on the dynamo, these numismatic dynamos. I don't know how much we're gonna depend on them once we finally get this fusion power going. And if you remember last episode, we upgraded our fusion reactor to a Mark III. So we can, in theory, go ahead and get some... oh my goodness, what am I trying to say? We can get some nickel plasma. Wow, couldn't even remember what it was called. I'm like, it's not fluorine plasma. Yeah, nickel plasma. So we need, well, obviously we can just pipe the fluorine. That's easy enough. Are we already piping it in? Yeah, we're already piping in the fluorine. We did that last episode. We do need to work out how we're doing this. Is this just a furnace recipe? Yeah, just a furnace recipe. We'll have to smelt it and then fluid extract it. What do we have down here? Aluminum, that's IV, right? Unfortunately, there is no such thing as IV furnaces. How do I want to do this? I do... Unless we just do... Why don't we, until we get that... I don't want this... I'm just trying to decide, do we want to have this... Eventually, we'll have one running almost permanently, I think. But in the meantime, I think... we could just do... Alright, let me do this, I guess. We can connect this to the A system. Alright, so the A system should have potassium in it. Yeah. Why don't we make a recipe, and it'll probably go in the multi-smelter. Actually, why don't we... I want to get this upgraded. We have all the stuff for it. That's actually pretty fun. Yeah, it is kind of cool having like passive crafting to an extent. I do still like being able crafting everything on demand. I don't know, that's just the way I like to play. Yeah, I just wanted to upgrade this. Oh, it's probably making more. Nether stars is what it's doing. I'm trapped back here. I have no idea where I'm going to put these multi-blocks. We'll have like a whole oil area, I'm guessing. Like a lot of this is going to go in like a big, huge oil room is kind of what I'm thinking. I'm basically trying to put items that are similar together. So lots of our chemistry will go in the same area and all that. But all right, let me get this. Let me wait till this is. It's just crafting these things up in the that thing. Could actually speed that up. What is this on anyway? Is this EV? What are we running this on? I don't even know. Oh, it's LUV. This is already LUV. Yeah, that's a slow recipe. I think I upgraded it because that recipe is so slow. Yeah, let me get this stuff crafted up. We have 5 more and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. And I actually realized I made a little mistake here. I need lubricant in the assembly line, and the way I set this up, I don't have room for a fluid storage bus on it. Whoops. I may just leave it. Ah, man, I really don't want to have that not automated, but we don't go through it very fast, so I figure maybe I'll just manually fill it up. Put like a whole bunch of lubricant in at once kind of thing if we run low, but hate that. Because I need a storage bus on this side, but I don't really want to have... I don't know. Maybe we'll see what... I don't know. I'll just leave it for now. But anyway, got the advanced fluid extractor. I have the superconductor coils on there. I am crafting up a input bus, so I can throw another patch on this. Or another input bus on this. Because I'm out of room. There's probably a recipe in there. I don't actually know what happens if you... I don't think you lose a recipe actually in this, in Gregtech Community Edition. All right, so there is that. I want to do that so I can put the potassium recipe on it. I think I'll do it this way just to see. It's hard to get through here. That ceiling's low. All right, so there's that. And then I think I want an export, maybe? Yeah, export. All right, so potassium, just kind of curious. Let's do 1,000. How fast is this gonna go? And this one, isn't it? Probably should have. Well, it's not gonna. I should have done 64 to 64. That way, it would have gone faster. Although we already have quite a bit, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much right this second. So I feel like. I don't know. I need to automate this. I feel like by the time we are going to need to automate it, we're going to have a tier 10 microminer, and then we'll have the creative tank and we won't have to at all. So, where am I going? Fusion. Fusion basement. Yeah. So I guess I just need... Could just put it right here. It doesn't really matter where it goes. There. Export. Probably need acceleration card on there. I only really need one, to be honest. Once it speeds up. We're not going to go through it that fast at all, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, with one acceleration card, it is plenty. Where do we want to put? I guess we could just put it in here. Usually I would usually put them right next to each other. So fluorine, I would usually put the potassium in there. But the way I've kind of, now I'm like, should I just put it right there? I think we're going to put it right there. Change the plan. Ooh, I almost broke that, and that would have been a lot of lost potassium. Alright. Oh, cool. Apparently we had a recipe for potassium. Yes, we'll put it there. I could... no, we'll leave that separate. I want that separate. Alright, only issue. I have a drum of potassium and I have nowhere easy to put it. Right, I'm gonna have to right, so it's gonna go in there, potassium will go in there. In fact, actually, I don't know if I'm quite ready for that. All right, it may be running. I don't know if it's actually running at the moment. Yeah, I don't like having crazy cable spaghetti here. I'll probably end up moving this. Do you want me to just move it right now? There we go. And then this. All right, but I don't want to have this actually connected. Like that. Because I wanted to use that stuff out of there first. So I just want to get this kind of, sort of. Yeah, there we go. All right, and then we'll just put the, well, do that and then do that. Nice. All right, so there is that. Correct. As I'm just like, oh, look at that. I don't have anywhere to put the export bus. I didn't plan that very well. All right, well, this room is turning into really short one. Really? All right, we need Certus. Why do we have like no Certus? That. There we go. All right, so that goes in there, gets extracted, sent into there. I could do like I could probably do a redstone actually. Maybe I will do that. Fluid level emitter. We'll get that correct. Let's see if the fusion reactor is actually running. It is. Are we filling up? Oh, hello. Oh, we are filling up. Oh my goodness, I'm not ready for this. No. Can we turn this off? Does that is producing it way too fast. All right, so that disables it. Nice. I didn't know if you could do that. So we have that one full, we have that one full. Where's it going after that? In here? There? All right, so there. It's kind of cool we get to see how the thing works. All right, so we need to store this somewhere. This is going to go on to this side into the turbine room. So let me cut here really quick. Let me figure out how I want to store this. It's going to come out of here first, which unfortunately I kind of wish it would come out of like this one so I can kind of hide it a bit. I'm thinking I'm just going to have to do just some fluid cables. It's not very fancy or anything, but yeah, just some, and that just looks so, I don't like how that looks, but I can't do anything about it if I can't control it, although, yeah. I could put have it craft a fluid in both of these, and then just not ever take it out, so it can't put the new fluid in there, it would have to put it in here. I don't know, maybe. All right, let me cut here. Let me craft up a quantum tank and figure out how I want to get this over here. And we are back. I've gone ahead and thrown the quantum tank right there. I kind of like went back and forth with where I want the quantum tank, but I think that is from other ones. Yeah, I wasn't sure if, I think I'm gonna, I don't know. I was debating whether to put that tank in here, or do we want to put it, see, I kind of blocked that actually. I may end up moving this, but for now, I think we'll just leave it right there. And we'll just run a cable. Right underneath. Like, it turned around here. Yeah, I kind of had to go like underneath it. All right, and then that comes out into this room somewhere, somehow. Again, this will probably be in a different place, but I just want to get this up and running. Yeah, so basically that will go in there. Let's do this now. Yeah, that'll basically go through all that potassium and then it'll turn off. It's kind of what I want. Man, is all that potassium... Has it already gone through all that? No, it can't have gone through 1,000 ingots. Am I crazy? Yeah, I don't think it... There's no way it's gone through 1,000 ingots. Anyway, I'll figure that out in a sec. Yeah, so that should be running and it should be going. And there, nice. So there is that. And we're getting that much, much quicker than we were before. I don't know how fast is this using fluorine? I mean... Yeah, it's only using 16 millibuckets. So it's not going slow, but it's not going super fast. Don't know how fast we are producing it. Anyway, so that will go in there. Let's get the thing, let's get the turbine. We will have more of these. I'm just gonna go ahead and break it. I know there is probably... There's not even that much oxygen. Oh, I have it turned off, nice. I thought there would have been more oxygen plasma, although there is no point to use oxygen plasma if we're producing nickel plasma at this point. Like 0. Now, other question is, what do we do about that? I guess... No, I guess we'll take that. Don't have room for all the... I guess I could throw them in my backpack or something. Not like that. Yep. Knew that was gonna happen. We'll put a lot of them in here. Well, that stresses me out looking at that chaos. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about cleaning it up right now. So we do need draconic. Those probably need another one of these. Might as well get that going. Ooh, what am I out of? Diamonds. Yep, diamonds. This is why I want to get this stuff up and running. So fusion reactor. This isn't probably where I'm going to have the entrance as well. So like this probably, yeah, let's do it, I think here. Maybe one back. Let's do it one back. Order holder. Does this go to the... This goes to... And does this go to there? I think it goes there, right? On that side. Fluid input. I don't think these actually... Do these output a... I can't remember if these output a fluid. Like, do we get nickel out of it? But if we do, I don't... That's something I don't really care about. Now, we're going to have a whole lot of them in here, and... How do I want that? I think I'm going to switch these, probably... We only got these because I had one, and I didn't want all the power it produces to go to waste. That is why I did a 16 slot, but I think I may just do, I don't know. This converts the Gregtech power into RF, is what. Yeah, and then I guess we'll just do... So that will be an input, yeah. So there. So I'm thinking we'll have a row of these, and then we'll just have... We don't really need a big buffer, because now we have a much larger battery buffer. So yeah. So we're gonna have like a row of them. Each of them have this on the back to convert it to RF, and then we'll just connect all of them, I think, to a relay, which will probably be up there. All right, let me get the relay crafted up. I have to do some shenanigans with the diamonds. I gotta disconnect the things so I can just get the 36 diamonds, and then yeah, we'll be right back. And we're back. Got the relay crystal, so I'm thinking over here. Yeah. And I'm gonna do a second line. I may end up moving this stuff. Yeah. I think that's what we'll do. And then I have another energy pylon. I need glass. I don't like placing temporary stuff, but I feel like I keep doing that. I just want to get this up and running, and then I usually kind of rearrange stuff if I don't like it when I'm not recording. Or I just never change it and complain about it every day. That is also a possibility. So this one needs to be output. And that. All right, so there. There. Here. That. Do that. Now that. Theory. Oh, these are empty. I was like, shouldn't that be emptying those? They're already empty. I'll just leave them all in there for now. But yeah, I guess what we'll probably end up, yeah, this would probably be, I'll probably come up like this. I don't know if I'll have a, I don't think I'll have a basement in this room, but basically we'll just do, I think we'll just do this. Don't particularly like having that as less open spaces as possible. So in there, and then Obviously, this will get covered up. And we'll probably end up putting Ender IO conduit cover things, facades, to cover that up once I get this kind of cleaned up a bit. I don't even know where this door is going to go. I think it's probably going to go farther down. But, alright, so that is that. I think that's everything. In theory, we can just go ahead and... Man, we already have more nickel plasma than, like, we ever crafted up of helium plasma. Is that going in there? What did I do? Did I miss something? I may have missed. I may have missed a connection somewhere. Yeah, I did, right over here. Oops. Alright, so there, in theory, we should be filling up the thing with power. Yes, and it's running. All right, nice. Now this is going to take forever to spin up, and it's going to take a while to start producing power as well, because the nickel plasma burns for so long. I think it needs to burn through like a whole, like it started burning and it was like 0 EU per tick. So now for the whole 5,345 seconds, it's going to burn at 0 EU per tick. And then when it jumps over again, it'll say, okay, now I'm producing, you know, whatever, we'll be at 6,900 RPM, and then it'll start producing the full amount. I think that's what happens. Actually, no. No, maybe I was wrong. Yeah, it looks like it's actually, we are outputting power, it looks like. All right, I feel like that's been changed for the better, definitely. All right, there we go. We're not producing a whole ton of power, but we're producing power. And yeah, we'll see how fast that we burn through that. Like I said, I haven't figured out. I need to basically just, we'll disconnect this. The way to figure it out is just to disconnect it and then just wait here until it goes and pulls whatever it needs, and then you can see the exact amount. But I'm not about to do that right now. But yeah, there we go. There is our nickel plasma. That's really cool. It looks like it's definitely been changed. So yeah, and this will look really cool when I get some more of these crafted up, which I might as well do now that we have a decent amount. Although I do need to see how much nickel plasma you use. I have heard that you can run like 16 off of one fusion reactor, so that's a thing. But, you know, we'll just kind of expand slowly. And we'll see. We're not going through that fast. Weren't we at like 50,500,000 something before? 590 or something like that? I don't know. I don't know the exact amount. So we are producing a decent amount. Although that's going down, but not super fast either. But all right, anyway, that is pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna build some more of those turbines. I just think that's kind of cool. I like how there's the beams. I think that's pretty cool. Pretty cool look for the base. I hope everyone else thinks that looks pretty cool too. Yeah, and I also just want to have a separate one so they're not, this one is a definitive going out and this one's a definitive coming in, and they're not getting kind of like mixed up. There we go. So that will help with that. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. So thanks for watching and have a good one.